Hi Libra, welcome to your monthly reading for April 2020. Please keep in mind that these messages are very general. I'm not reading for every single Libra out there. So if it resonates, that's great. If it doesn't, there's lots of other readers online, okay? Please, if it does resonate with you, feel free to like, share, subscribe. I appreciate the love, okay? So Libra, let's just get into it. I'm going to pull some oracle cards to see what your general energy is for the month of April. And then I'm going to clarify those energies with some oracle cards. I fucked up with some tarot cards. I fucked up. No. I'm going to clarify with tarot to get a more detailed story for you. And then after that, we are going to get some oracle advice cards for you. Okay? All right, so let's step into the general themes I am feeling. What deck should I use? I'm feeling the mermaid. I'm feeling kind of, sorry, there's another deck that's calling to me, so I'm like, no, I'm going to use mermaid. Okay, let's see what energies we have for Libra for the month of April 2020. I do feel Libra, I don't know, Libra, it's kind of interesting because when I'm tapping into your energy, it's kind of like serious, like you are kind of in this like serious, like kind of not taking shit mode, kind of not listening to what people have to say mode, you know what I mean? Like you're kind of in that, but like you're also having fun, like if that makes any sense. So like you're serious, but you're having fun. I think you're bitter. I think that you're mad at other people and you're kind of like trying to not think about it by distracting yourself. Just say. I mean, I could be wrong. Can we get some general energies for Libra for April 2020, please? Woo! Okay, let's get one more general energy, please, for Libra. I almost said Gemini. It's because I couldn't decide between you or Gemini when I was focusing on these two energies. I knew I was supposed to do Aquarius first. Aquarius was like, hello? But you and Gemini, kind of fighting. Whoop. And let's see what we got here. Oh, interesting. Okay, so I do usually just take 3, but I got 4 here. So we have visions, psychic images, clairvoyance, seeing, out-of-body travel. And then we have the unseen. Too much is hidden from you. Okay, so that's kind of interesting. Atlantis, rapid development, excellence, success. Okay, and then the last card that we have here for you is Imran. I always fuck up on saying this, Libra. I'm sorry. Imrama. Wander, voyage, crossing deep waters, pilgrimage, journey of the soul. Okay. Also interesting, we have a lot of yellow and we have a lot of blue. So that would be throat chakra and solar plexus working here, which I do see. Okay, so what's really interesting to me, Aquarius, is the picture that this is painting, just from what I'm seeing, is once again the unseen. You know, I interpret these cards very intuitively. So just because, you know, the card has one message doesn't mean that's how I interpret it. How I'm interpreting this is, you know, yeah, you're choosing to kind of like push things under, like you're choosing to not really like look at things. Like if somebody has hurt you, which I do feel like there's a lot of pain surrounding like other people, surrounding friendships, surrounding relationships, and kind of just feeling like fuck everybody, you know. But I feel like you're like burying that instead of like dealing with it and admitting that like it hurt you, if that makes any sense. Let me focus this. No, it's just gonna be dark. Okay. So I do get that, but you know, I feel like this does have its place in your development, Libra. I do feel like at some point you are going to kind of like step out of this and kind of have to admit like, that really like pissed me off. That really pissed me off when that person did that. You know, like that pissed me off. That made me sad. That made me sad when that person did that. I do feel like this is part of your soul development. I do feel like after you work on this, there might be some psychic abilities that come online for you, or you might kind of feel like a new sense of empathy. Okay, maybe an empathy that you lost, Libra. I do get that as well, because like, you know, like you have a heart, like just because you're an air sign, you know, like, you have a heart, like you care about people, but you know, maybe you've been hurt, maybe you've been damaged, maybe you've been bruised, and it's kind of left you a little, well, you know, pessimistic about the human race. Okay, so that's like the general theme for you for this month, Libra. I keep wanting to call you Aquarius and Gemini. I'm sorry. You that one child in the family that I just like, I have too many children, and you're the one that I mess up. Oh God. Okay, Libra, let's get a more detailed, accurate story for you, okay? I want to look into these relationships or relationship that's really left you like feeling not good, feeling like fuck everybody. I want to take a look into that. Let's see. I'm gonna use my cosmic deck actually. I used it for Aquarius. I'm feeling it today. What is the Princess of Swords is out, just for the record. I'm not gonna keep it, but I do feel like that's relevant. Princess of Swords, you know, once again, like you're kind of like, I'm sorry, Libra, like don't take offense to this. Don't take offense to this, but like you're hurt, and you're kind of like, you're kind of going about it in like a childish way, you know, like arms crossed, like people suck, you know, like you know what I mean? So all right, let's get some messages for Libra. What is the story for Libra? April 2020, please. What are these relationships that have kind of left Libra a little broken? What are these relationships that have kind of left Libra feeling not good? That card. Okay. I got quite a few cards here. Let's just like calm down for 2 seconds, right? Right? Oh boy, Libra. Yeah. Oh, honey, we got 3 of Swords and we got the Tower here. We got 3 of Swords and we got the Tower here. So yeah, like major pain. Like I'm getting like a lot of betrayal. Like you kind of feel betrayed by people at this point. Like, and so you really are just in this mode of like, I can't fucking trust a hoe. Like, can't trust a hoe, never trust a hoe, won't do. She wants to let me well, she never. I'm sorry, Libra. I know this is very serious for you. She wants to let me well, she'll never leave me well. Okay, but you know what? This is actually funny because Libra, I feel like I might have gotten this message for you like a few days ago. I was like sitting in bed and I thought of the line like, these hoes ain't loyal. And I was just like sitting there like, well, of course they aren't fucking loyal. They're hoes. Like, you know what I mean? Like, why, I'm just like, of course they're not fucking loyal. You said that they're hoes. Like, we've already made it abundantly clear they hoes. Like, you know what I mean? So like, Libra, it's like, you're kind of at this point where like you feel betrayed by people and you feel like you can't trust people, but it's like, you know, well, what kind of people have you chosen to like surround yourself with? Like, you know what I mean? Like, and I know it's like sometimes just out of the blue people fuck you over and it's like, whoa, like didn't fucking expect that. I totally get that. I've totally been there, Libra. But that's where awareness comes in. Like that's also like where these kind of are lessons for you, you know, because like, we kind of have to learn the hard way sometimes, like what people we want to allow into our lives and what people, what people we want to allow into our lives and what people we don't, because we have these tower moments and we have these 3 of sword moments where we're like, gotcha, so that's not the kind of person I want to be around. Learned the lesson, great, cool, never again, you know? But like, don't be like bitter against everybody, you know? Just like use your discernment, you know what I mean? We got the Queen of Pentacles and we got the Ace of Pentacles here, which is really interesting. You might have been dealing with an earth sign. You might have been dealing with somebody who like, kind of like, I am getting this like, I'm getting this like popular kid vibe, like if that makes sense. Like that's what I'm saying when like I'm telling you like these were clearly like not your people, but you made them your people and now you're feeling like what the fuck, you know? But it was like these were very like self-absorbed, like focused on them people that you were surrounding yourself with. Might not resonate for everybody, but that's definitely like an energy that I was picking up where like you just surrounded yourself with people that don't care about other people. You know what I mean? 3 of Cups, this is definitely like friendship. I mean, it could be like family for a lot of people, but I'm definitely getting this vibe of it's like friendship. It's friendship. It could, you know, it could also be like a romantic partner, but I'm not really getting like any family vibes. It's definitely like friendship based. It's definitely like romance based, if anything. But this was also like, these were connections where they really ran deep for you, Libra. Like, it's really interesting because I've already gotten the vibe that like these are shallow people, but like for you, these were like really deep connections. These were like really deep connections. Like you thought of these people as like family almost, you know? Like friends who are family. Like that's who they were to you in a way. Okay, let's get more specific, please, with who Libra is dealing with in April. Okay, interesting. Let's get more messages, please. Oh, honey, no. Oh, God, I got a card I gotta pick up. God fucking damn it, bro. God damn it. Ooh, I like that one. That one came out real nice. Oh, my pregnant ass. Okay. Woo! Okay, let's see what we got here, Libra. Okay, so really interesting. We have the 5 of Pentacles. And we have the Sun that came out, which is interesting because like 5 of Pentacles is like left out in the cold, and then the Sun is like hallelujah, you know, like energy. So let me contemplate this for a second because I totally understand where the 5 of Pentacles is coming from. You do feel like these people left you out in the cold. I am getting like I was getting this before. This could apply to some people, but it's almost like people have ignored you, or like people just don't talk to you anymore and you're like, what the fuck, kind of. Like I am getting that, like people you used to talk to like every single day just like aren't there anymore, and you're kind of like, what the fuck happened? But I don't know, it's kind of, yeah, it's just like, it's a very weird energy because they aren't bad people, but I do feel like they're not like as emotionally like deep as you are, maybe, Libra, if that makes any sense. If that makes any sense. I do feel like the Sun though is like you stepping into kind of like a really masculine energy. Sorry. A masculine energy, and you're kind of just like, you're trying to use your discernment and you're trying to be mature about this, and you are trying to like step into your power about this, but I do feel like you're going about it just in an improper way, if that makes any sense to you. 6 of Pentacles and the Devil and the 2 of Pentacles. We have a lot of Pentacle energy, just for the record, Libra. We have a lot of Pentacle energy here. You definitely could have been dealing with an earth sign or multiple earth signs. We also have a lot of, I mean, not a lot, but I am getting like a lot of water energy off of this reading. So you could have been dealing with earth signs or water signs, but of course, you know, could have been dealing with anybody. I am getting specifically like a Scorpio vibe. that's for somebody out there. I don't know. But so with the Two of Pentacles, you know, and the Six of Pentacles, that's you being like really cautious right now. And that's that, you know, what I'm talking about with that, like, kind of like saying fuck you to everybody, not really trusting people, like, because you have been betrayed, and you're kind of just like not about it anymore. I do feel like though for you with this Devil energy, you feel like it's a good thing. Like you feel like that is you stepping into your power. You feel like that is you like breaking free from the chains of like caring about what people think. You feel like that is you having your transformation. But I do feel like a little bit of shadowy energy there with that, Libra. You know, you've got to go about things the way that you want to go about things. You know what I mean? Like you have to do what you've got to do. Your journey and your ascension and your entire life is up to you. But sometimes what we think is good for us isn't actually good for us. Okay. So just be careful with that, Libra. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Just be careful with that. Don't let it fall into a shadowy energy where it's like you're hateful. You know what I mean? Because like there's a difference between using your discernment and understanding what people to be around and what people not to be around. There's a difference between that and just saying like fuck you to everybody and fuck you to like humanity, you know? And you might not be saying that, but you're feeling that. And feeling that is just as good as saying that. You know what I mean? So let me see. I do want to clarify. I want to look more at these people, Libra, if you don't mind. I want to look more at these people that you're dealing with. Because like I understand the story. I get the story. Like you feel betrayed by these people. You feel kind of like left out in the cold by these people. People might not like be talking to you anymore. It could have been a falling out, but it could have also just been like people drifted apart is the weird thing. Cause I'm not getting a huge, like, I don't know, the Tower is here, but I'm not getting a huge like cataclysmic vibe from it. I'm just getting that it's very deeply painful for you, if that makes sense. So I want to look into who these people are. Like, where are they at with all of this, I guess? You know what I mean? Oh, we got something in there that... Sometimes these cards trip me out because, like, they're not definite. Oh, yep, okay, there we go. Okay. Yeah, we do have Scorpio vibes coming out here, Libra. We definitely do have Scorpio vibes coming out here. We have Queen of Wands, Six of Cups, and the Universe, which is also the World. So, yeah, I mean, really just what I was saying before. These people are... they have that. I'm not saying like they are popular kids, you know, like they're not like, I'm not saying they are like jocks or like, you know, whatever, like, but they give off that vibe of just like those people who are very charismatic and popular and things just kind of like seem to go right for them. If that makes any sense. They're like those people that like you look at and you're just like, yeah, like lucky bastards. Like, you know what I mean? Just like those types of people. With the Six of Cups though, I do feel like they cared for you. I do feel like they cared for you. It's not like they didn't care for you, but it's just like they kind of care about themselves more. You know, like if that makes any sense. Like with the Queen of Pentacles, like she's a very independent, like, you know, they're just, and then the Queen of Wands, like you just were surrounded by people who put themselves first, which it's not bad to put yourself first. Like self-love, it should come first, just for the record. I'm not saying like, oh, like fuck these people, they're so selfish. Like self-love should come first, but there definitely can be like a difference of, you know, self-love and selfishness. I don't feel like these people are like malicious though, Libra. I don't know if you want to hear that or if you do want to hear that because you are kind of like in this bitter state right now. But they don't feel like malicious people, Libra. They just feel like not very emotionally, they're kind of emotionally inept, Libra. You know, they're kind of just emotionally inept. That's just who they are. Whew. Oh, man. Okay, let's see what we got here. Let's see. Okay, so we have Four of Cups, Knight of Wands, Temperance, and the Hanged Man. Yeah, so once again, Libra, I'm telling you, like, Libra, you're dealing with either a water sign or an earth sign, or both. But anyways, no, like, once again, like, these are people, you know, that are growing too, Libra. Like, these are people that aren't fully evolved yet. They are very, you know, they could be like deemed successful. They could be like very charismatic and very popular, but you have to understand that they're still on their journey too. They're not fully evolved people yet either, you know, like they're still ascending themselves, just like you are, just like I am every single day, right? You know, and with the Knight of Wands there, these are really people, once again, that just go for what they want. And maybe what they wanted, Libra, kind of came first to you or came before you, you know, like I do maybe get that vibe. Like maybe there was just something that was more important to them and it wasn't you, you know, like just kind of that, man. And with the Four of Cups, you really do, you know, like, they understand the emotions. They're just not willing to get invested into them. They're just not willing to like get invested to them. But I do feel like they are on their own ascension, Libra. Once again, I do feel like this was part of them learning something too. Like, I don't feel like you're necessarily even the first person or the only person that they did this to. I feel like this is just who these people are, or who this person is. Like, this is kind of a theme for them. Maybe just like this is a theme for you. You know, but they are, with the Temperance and the Hangman, they are like learning different perspectives. They are kind of changing, they're growing, they're on their own path, and they're on their own ascension, and they're learning things along the way too. And you just have to give them that space, and you have to give them that time. And maybe, you know, at some point you guys will come back together. And that's the important thing here, is that's why you don't want to remain bitter. That's why you don't want to remain cold, because, you know, you do obviously like have a lot of care for this person or these people. And I do feel like it's not like they don't care about you. They just are kind of selfish, and they had other priorities that were more important to them. Oh, child. But so, yeah, so that's definitely what I'm picking up on for the people that you're dealing with, Libra. I just feel like they're very... Sorry. Oh, man. Whew. They're just very, you know, they had other things to worry about, I guess. You know what I mean? Okay, let's see here, Libra. So let's go ahead and jump into the advice aspect for you this month. So just to kind of, you know, wrap it up. Sorry, I was trying to think of a word. I can't think of it. Anyways, just to wrap it up for you. Sorry, Libra. I must have been speaking a lot of truth. There are things that you're suppressing. There are emotions and there are feelings that you're suppressing, that you're kind of just choosing to like take that fuck you, I don't care attitude, like fuck the world. But you are hurt and you do need to deal with that. I do feel like this month you're using your discernment with people. You might not come out of that fuck you mode, Libra. You know, like this might be an all month thing for you where, you know, you'll eventually need to step out of it. But maybe if you want to, that's your own process, Libra. It's not mine. It's not mine to dictate. If that's your process of healing, go for it. Just like I said, be careful that it doesn't really fall into something shadowy, because you do have a big heart, Libra. Okay, so don't let anybody crush that spirit. Don't let anybody crush that spirit. Okay, let's see. What do I want to do for advice for Libra? Let's do animal spirit. Let's do animal spirit for the Libras. What messages of advice can you give me for Libra for April 2020? I hate shuffling these cards, Libra. You are lucky that I'm doing this for you. I just heard you like, okay. You bitter. You bitter. Okay, let's see what advice we can get for Libra. See, like, shuffling this deck is so hard for me, Libra. I have tiny hands. I got baby hands. I got baby hands, okay? What advice can you give me for Libra for April 2020? I was saying with the chakras earlier, you're going to probably be working on a lot of throat chakra, a lot of solar plexus shit. But I am also seeing, you know, a lot of green here. So a lot of heart-centered stuff as well for you, Libra. Okay, let's see what advice we got here. Oh, I like all these cards. I like all these cards. Okay, so the first one you got, 37, breaking down to a motherfucking 10. Lion spirit, be generous of spirit. Okay, so sorry, Libra, I know you're not gonna want to hear this maybe, but that's what I'm talking about. It's talking about be open. Be open this month. Try. You, once again, you got to go through your own healing. You got to go through your own functions, but try to be open this month. Try to be open to people. Try to be open to life. Try to be open to spirituality, you know, all of that good stuff, okay? Ooh, Libra, you doing something to my throat, honey. You doing something. Would you quit it? 41 breaking down into a 5, Nightingale spirit. Love is all around. We got this in the collective reading that I did yesterday. Love is all around, Libra. I mean, this is really self-explanatory. It's, you know, your guides are just telling you, like, love is there, honey. Like, love is there. It's still there. Love is still there. It's not like love is dead. Like, love didn't just disappear because you had a falling out with a certain group of people or a certain person. Like, love is still there for the taking. It's not like gone. It didn't evaporate in the fucking air. You know what I mean? So, like, just be open to receiving that love. Be open to receiving that love because it is there. And be open to giving love to other people. I mean, have boundaries, but, like, be open to giving love to other people. Buffalo spirit, number 10. So we've got 2 10s here, just for the record. And I think you have another 10. Yeah, you have another 10 there. Let me see here. Let me see. Got another 10 there. Got another 10 there. Okay, so 10s are really big for you, Libra. If you want to go ahead, you can look that up online. Angel number 10. Go ahead and look that up. I do feel like that would be significant for you. But Buffalo spirit, the abundant universe will provide. Do I need to say it more times, Libra? Because they're just giving you the same damn advice in 3 different ways. The universe is going to provide, Libra. Like, love is still there. The universe is still going to send you love, you know, and there's still friendships to be made. There's still love to be made. There's still things out there to go and get and just grab for yourself, Libra. You know, like, don't be stuck in a dark, cold, bitter place, you know, in April. Understand that things happen in the ways that they're supposed to. There is a divine orchestration here. You lost these people or this person for a reason. They lost you for a reason. You know what I mean? Like, but the universe will provide. The universe is still offering you love. It's still there for you to take, Libra. But, you know, you're probably going to walk out of this more discerning, more more aware of what kind of people to give your love to, what kind of love you need to give yourself, because self-love is going to be really important too, you know? Like, people can't love right until they love themselves right. So that's going to be really big for you, I feel, also. So anyways, Libra, I hope that this resonated for you. I hope that it helped you in some way. I hope it was enjoyable to watch while you're in quarantine. But I feel like this is going to be a good month for you, Libra. There are lessons to be learned here. If it did resonate for you, please feel free to like, share, subscribe, comment. Let me know if this is your story. Let me know how this applies to you and what you thought. And I love you, Libra. I will see you on the next one. Thanks for watching.